Notice how I balance the trimmer. This point here, this point here. What's up, guys? Today on this client, we're going to be executing a high fade, and up at the top, we're going to take about ½ inch. Make sure that you guys practice these techniques to actually get involved and learn. Get as much practice as you can. Practice on your little brother, practice on a mannequin. That's the goal here. Okay, so the first step, we combed it back first, and then now we're combing it forward. We want to get this zone right here. Straight up, never force it down. We travel the guide now. Keeping in mind that the front is going to be the longest. We're gonna travel that guide now. Making sure that we're not cutting too much off. Right there. This section is going to be created in the shape upside down triangle. Just a tad bit because we do want the front to be long in order to slick back. Now the next step is going to be a high fade. Here's a 1.5 guard right here, and we're going to lay this all the way. We are not going to preserve the contour zones of his head like we have in previous videos. You separate the hair. You can even grab clips and clip the hair down so that it doesn't get in the way. Okay, so you grab your clipper. You want to balance it on your wrist. Cut off these little hairs that are sticking out. That way there is no trouble when the client is trying to do his hair. Get a clear visibility of all these little hairs. We go ahead with the 1.5, fully open, basically a number 2, straight up. Situation where the client has a calic, you just want to go against the direction of the calic. The next step would be to create the bald guideline using the clipper right above the bottom corner of the temple zone. After that, go in, make sure that everything is nice and cut, completely even. Just a small area, a finger wide. Lever open. Again, take a look at the client from the front, make sure that they're pretty even. Same fading technique, or close it just a tad bit, and hit the ceiling. Now, right below the ceiling, so close it halfway, and continue. Open it back down where it was at in the beginning, and hit a little bit more right here near the ceiling where you guys see the dark spots. Simply working between fully open and a tad bit closed. Now, the only thing that we have left, fully close the lever, hit it right at that line. It's almost already gone, you can barely see it. Remember, we placed the 1.5 guard with the lever open up here in this area. So just below that, it has to be with the 1.5 closed. The next step, the number 1 with the lever open, right below that area that we hit with the 1.5 closed. .5. Start with the lever open and then gradually close to blend this in. Hit it right above here, and once you reach the ceiling of this finger, flick out. Notice how I'm using my corner here to get in these little dark spots. Be consistent with your strokes evenly all around the head. Make sure that you travel that all the way around. A few dark spots right here, very subtly, with the corners, not the whole blade, or else you'll create a whole line again. Work our way with the number 1 and quickly polish that. A faint line right here. Work that with the blade itself. Now, create the edge up. Don't go too far in where you push the hairline back. It's better to enhance it than to push it back. So just do it natural, and if you want to make it look sharp for a picture, for a video, add enhancement in the end. Always keep in mind, when using modified blades, have a light hand on the skin. Begin the process of removing the bulk. Hit it right above the bulk, flicking out. That way everything blends in. Okay, now we can go ahead and remove the bulk. Dust off your client real quick. Okay, we can grab our foil shaver and shave here in the bulk area. Always make sure to stretch the skin when balding the client, that way you know where to flick out. Dampen the hair real quick. Okay, so my favorite product to add heat protection to the hair from the blow dryer is this Elegance hair serum. Grab a small amount of serum and just spread it evenly. Grab your favorite blow dryer on high speed with medium heat. In this case, we're going to be using Old Spice paste. You know, it doesn't leave the hair too hard. So first we apply 1 scoop, spread it in between your fingers. Another just tiny amount. To the back. We're going to be adding hairspray to hold the little cockroach hairs down and make sure that we get a nice crisp lineup. You can even add some on the hair to hold it. Low speed settings. Start in the middle. Notice how I balance the trimmer. This point here, this point here. It's very important to always keep proper balance because kids move a lot, and if you have this balance here and the kid pulls away, you'll have enough reaction time to quickly, with your finger, just pull out. In order to enhance the edge up, we always want to use a business card or even a note card like this. So the haircut is now finished. We successfully trimmed the top, took about ½ an inch. We gave the client disconnected undercut high fade, and we edged up the front, gave him a lineup, added a bit of enhancement, and styled his hair with hair serum, and then applied some paste on his hair. So I really hope that you guys get into practice right away, start practicing these techniques to truly learn them. So I'm excited for your results, and I'll see you guys on